Hi everyone, welcome back to this series of video tutorials on machine learning with Python. As discussed in my earlier video, today we'll be learning about loops in Python. What are loops? Loops are basically a technique to execute a block of codes multiple times. You want to execute the code or the block of code repetitively unless you ask to stop. So loops are a way of performing the execution of block of code multiple times. In Python we got two types of loops. First is the while loop. In a while loop, a condition is checked at first, and if it is true, then it does the execution of the block of code you want to execute, and then again it goes back and checks the condition. If it is true, it will repeat the same execution of the block of code. Then if the condition is false, then it will continue to our program as usual. Now in a while loop, the condition may be false in the very beginning itself. So what it means is, a while loop may not be executed at all, or it may not execute the block inside the loop at all. That means action 1 may not be executed at all if the condition is false at the very first check. So that is one of the behavior of while loop, which is distinct from another loop we are going to learn, which is the for loop. In a for loop, you give the direction to execute a block of code multiple times based upon some incremental values, and once reaches to the condition we are providing, it will come out of the loop and continue as usual. So a for loop is executed at least once, and it is provided the execution condition in the very beginning itself. So what it means is, it will execute the number of times you have specified, and then it will stop and continue with the program once that particular condition you have specified. So this is what loops are in Python, and this is the flowcharts. Now let's go to our program. First of all, as I already said, while loop, the condition is checked first, so it may or may not execute at all. Okay, here I'm taking the input from the user and converting into integer by using int function, and then I'm setting a counter equals to 0, or variable counter equals to 0. Here this is how you write a while condition, while loop, while the condition colon, then what you want to execute. The while loop in Python is different than while loop in other languages, because you can provide the else part in the while loop, which usually comes with if control structures in other languages. So over here, while loop counter less than equal to loop 1 colon, then I'm saying print loop counter number is %d, and I'm printing the value of counter, and here I'm increasing counter by 1. In the else part, once it is greater than loop 1, then I'm saying exiting now, % is greater than equal to %d counter, and loop. I'm passing these two variables to be replaced by this %d and this %d simultaneously. Let's execute. Here, let's say I want to execute the loop 5 times. Okay, see here, the loop, the counter was starting from 0, so 0 first, then 0 plus 1, 1, then 1 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and once this becomes 6, then it went to the else part. The counter became 6 and went to the else part and executed this one. So this is a while loop. In a for loop, as already discussed, we provide the condition to execute the loop, or we provide the number of times the loop needs to be executed. Here, this is how you write loops in Python for any variable in range 5. So what is range? We'll get back to it later on, but just a range means starting from 0 to n minus 1, which is 0 to 4. That means 0 to 4 sequence. So what it means is for CNT in 0 to 4, print loop number %d, and this %d I'm replacing by CNT, else end of the loop. So here it should print loop number 0, loop number 1, loop number 2, up to loop number 4, and then end of the loop. Here you go, loop number 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's ending. So range is a function, okay, that returns a sequence of numbers which you pass as the parameters. Simply range the number of sequence you want to give will create a sequence starting from 0 to n minus 1. So if it is range 10, then it will create a sequence from 0 to 9. Here I am saying in range 10 to 20. So what it means is starting from 10, go up to 20, increment by 1. Default increment is 1. So it will print 10, 11, 12 up to 19. Let's see. Here 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 up to 19 and end of the loop. Looping through of values in list. We can also loop through values in a list. Here I'm creating a list called countries, and these are the list of values in the countries list, and I'm just saying for country in countries. Okay, so this is a for loop and I'm just printing each of these values. So what this country will be assigned value is the list of values sequentially one by one. So it will print USA, Belgium, country is USA, country is Belgium, up to country is Singapore. Here you go. Now nested loops. What are nested loops? When you want to write loops within another loop as per your requirement, that is a nested loop. Here what I'm doing is I'm declaring I in the range 0 to 5. So it means it starts from 0, goes up to 4. Now if we're supposed to check over here. What I'm saying here is for I in range 1 to 10, and here what I'm saying is for j in range 1 to 10. So I in 1 to 10 and j in 1 to 10. So I'm printing j into I and end space. What does it means is end the line with a space. Don't go to the new line. So it will give you the tables of 1 to 9. Okay, so let's see. Here you go. 1 1 is 1, 1 2 is 2, 2 9, and 2 2 2 1 is 2, 2 2 is 4, 2 is 6, 2 is 8, 2 is 10, 2 6 is 12, of 2 2 9 is 18. So these are nested loops. So when you when you write a loop within a loop, that is called nested loop. Syntax is same, this one and this one. Now some of the control structures, statements. First of all, we look into break. What break means, once you reach to this break, just to exit out of the loop, it will not execute further. Here so what I'm saying is, if I equals to 3, then break. So what does this do is, it will print, here it is printing I, else it is printing I, so it will print 0 1 2 and then exit. There will be no any other printings, because break means break the loop and come out of the loop. Yeah, 0 1 2. Now continue. Continue means continue the program loop, but do not continue the program. So simply here what I'm doing is, I'm checking k in range 0 to 5, which is 0 1 2 3 4. If k is equals to 3, continue, else print k and then end it with a space. So over here what will happen is, 0 1 2 is printed. After that, when it reaches 3, it just continues the loop without executing, after executing in this if part. So continue means don't break the loop, just continue. Here you go, see, 3 is not printed because in 3 we said continue and it didn't go to this else part. Pass. What pass means is, it's just to add a blank section where you want to do nothing. Usually this is used when we write class codes, coding for class. Okay, here for L in 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, so this is a sequence of numbers. If L equals to 5, pass, and then I'm saying this is the pass section, and here I'm printing the L, which is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So when it goes to 5, it will not print. Okay, this also does not break the loop. Here you go, 1 2 3 4, and then 6 7 8 9, 5 is not printed. So more example with strings. Here I'm declaring a string, and then I'm checking if C in A E I O U in this list, then continue, else print C. So what I'm trying to do here is, I'm checking if C in the string, this is similar to an array, and if C is in AEIOU, then I'm saying continue, otherwise I'm printing the C, which means I'm printing the non-vowels in this particular string. So it should print THSSNPPL. Here THSSNPPL. So this is all about loops in Python. See you all in the next video, in which we'll be learning about functions. Thank you very much.